Today we're gonna have a look at the basic classes in Illuvium. You need to know them and you need to know what they do in order to make educated decisions in the Illuvium arena, also in the Illuvium overworld. So let's have a look and see what they're all about. We're gonna play a game versus the AI here. And we're just gonna go over all the 5 basic classes. So first up, you got Bulwarks. Bulwarks are your tanks. Those are the beefy guys. They are either in the front line or in the back line. So protecting you either from rogues or from fighters or whatever is in the enemy team. Then we have rogues. Rogues will always jump into the back line. So next up we got empaths. Those are your supports. They usually heal, shield, or they kind of disable the enemy with stuns and CCs and status effects like that. Next up we got Psion. Psion are your mages. Psion will give you extra Omega power if you upgrade them. Bulwarks will give you extra resistances. Rogues will give you extra crit chance and crit damage. And yeah, Psions are all about that Omega power, about casting their Omega, their ability. And then last but not least, we got the fighters. And those guys will get attack speed. The more fighters you bring, if they go hyperactive, they will also give you attack speed. Your physical damage dealers, but they can take a little bit more than, for example, Psion or Empath units, because they are usually melee damage dealers. Melee physical damage dealers. So what happens if you combine, for example, a Psion with a fighter? As soon as you combine those basic classes, you basically get a combination of them, and usually the combined effects of them will kind of incorporate the main points of both of the classes. Once you understand the classes, you won't put an empath here in the front line against all those damage dealers, right? You're gonna put a bulwark here, you're gonna put a fighter behind it, so it's a little bit safe. Then you're gonna put an empath or a Psion unit just behind that. And then maybe, because he could bring in a rogue, you're gonna also bring in a bulwark in the backline. If a rogue jumps in, this bulwark captures it. Those guys are gonna get tanked by our bulwark here in the front line. Our empath is gonna stay safe and our fighter is gonna do a lot of damage. We're gonna bond our rangers just with the fighter to check it out. And then we're gonna hit play and see what happens. Beautiful. Our fighter here gets focused from this side. So our mule is kind of getting a lot of damage, which you usually don't want to have. You can see the bulwarks. The bulwarks should die first. If you want to know if you did a good positioning with your classes, your bulwarks should always die first, because those are the tanks and their job is to take all the damage. If your empath, if your Psion, if your fighters die first, that means your positioning wasn't perfect. And we gotta go back to the drawing board. I hope you like that. I hope this helped you a little bit. Stay tuned for more quick guides. Hit that subscribe button if you wanna not miss any content, and I see you in the next one. Peace!